Okay, and welcome back everybody. I am here today with Banner Saga 2. This will be the second time I've played it, but the first time I didn't actually beat it. So, I had realized halfway through, while I was recording it, that the game volume wasn't on. If you watched any of my Banner Saga regular episodes after 7, you will know that I had to fucking redo it. So, that was very, very annoying. So, as you see, there's a resume button and a new game. So if it seems like I know what I'm doing, that's probably why. We'll be doing this one. Stoic.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sundren known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dreads, assaulting another hopeless village.
Alright, so I turned off my mic so that you guys could hear all that in all of its glory without my odd noises and stuff that I make when I'm doing these. I figured that'd be more enjoyable. Yeah. Fuck 'em up. Move away from those glowing rocks. This one's mine. You dumb shit. Idiot. This is just basically a continuation of the first, so I already know what I'm doing. So I'm not honestly too worried about this. Time to do a sundering impact. Boop. Gotcha, buddy. I fucked your butt. The villagers' reactions range from terrified by the foes to awestruck at your arrival. Their leader approaches and bows in front of Ivor. Your timing makes me think. The gods have returned. Please, He stops when Ivor nods his head towards you. The man peers under your hood. A girl leads those that saved us from those things? She ordered us to land, and those things are dredge, like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. I thank you, child. He whips his cloak back in with a flourish. I am Alio, the Skald. And your name? Alette. This is Ivor. Ah, names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet is going to use us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme, given the time. His smile seems genuine as much as the concern that follows. Do you have any idea what might be causing the deep rumbling underfoot? Deep rumbling? Could be the giant serpent again. The serpent in the sun Radomir? I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feel wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say with the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Alio looks skeptical. Tell me, did you just come from Borsgard? We heard a rumor the Sunder Bellower was sacking the town. We killed Bellower. Alio pauses and looks at Ivor, who confirms your statement with a nod. History indeed. Sunder Slayers here among us? Depths. There's so many questions to ask. They'll have to wait until we're all safely back in long ships and leaving this place. The Skald nods his understanding, but another question creases his brow. Leave? Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. I felt the same when Skager was overrun. Except we had a sense to leave when we were able. But my children, you don't understand. I know exactly what it means to be a child stripped from your home and family. Alio takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. You watch Alio rejoin his family. Moves his hand too much when he talks. It's unsettling. You smile but say nothing. People thinking we're heroes now? The world is breaking in more ways than one. It's not the first time you've been called hero, Yngvar. Ivor, your father's closest friend, looks unamused. He is one of the giants known as Varl, who, and has fought Dredge in the northern winters, personally killed one of their generals, the Sunder Rays, and lost an hour to the Sunder Bellower. Your humor reminds me of your father's, since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. I know he's gone, but I don't know how to let him go. No doubt Outleaf could help more with that than a fatherless, loveless Varl like me. You look to see Ivor staring into the distance. Rook was the closest thing I had to a friend. I wish I would have done more to protect him. You suddenly hear the centuries of life in Ivor's voice and imagine all he has seen. Ivor? I'm not sure you do let go, you just keep going. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. That's sad. Traveling merchants are surprisingly well stocked, Dubin, the old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says. Since Borsgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination. Thanks, Dubin. Of course, he says. Oh, almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens, the mercenaries who followed us from Borsgard. Chat with their leader, Bolverk, but be careful. He's not like other Varl. Yep. Completely unnecessary tutorial. Let's talk to Oldleaf. Oldleaf, a friend and mentor, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oldleaf stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. Those people owe you their lives. Your decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, our clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, what your father did. Those under this banner agreed to because they follow you. Her tone is forceful and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alette, they respect Rook, and that respect is passed to you. But give them any reason to doubt you, and it'll vanish. Then I won't give them a reason to doubt me. She stares at you for a drawn-out moment before nodding. Her demeanor softens. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Training some to fight will help keep the others safe, but it takes time, and I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. As our leader, you're expected to decide how many fight and how many look for food. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Odd. You turn to leave, but Oldleaf stops you. She grabs you in a tight hug. Rook had a way of making it easy for us all to be strong. Her words seem to be as much for her as they are for you. Time to see what the bear wants. The Varl mercenary leader Bolverk and a rather large female fighter are talking to Juno, a member of the Spellweaving Menders Council. Bolverk looks annoyed, nothing unusual. There is no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer at Borisgard. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Let us sing to the survival of the caravan, something I doubt you care to do. She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? Don't talk about me like I'm not here. You're right. Sorry for being rude. Unfortunately, this is a private matter. Her look at Bolverk says she expects him to keep it private. Avon needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Hakon at the docks when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word. Feign Volka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang? His axes. The large axe heads are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. So you're leading this rabble now? Only to Arberang. Then it's King Meinolf's job. Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd really piss himself if he ever saw a dredge. The pigtail fighter laughs. What's your name? I'm Folka, shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bolver gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I heard there's a problem I should know about. The Varl seems to grow taller and more wild as she takes steps towards you. You stop to save every fucking idiot along the river will get us all killed. Makes more sense only to stop ships when we need supplies. And get rid of half these useless people too. They're slowing us down. I will if they don't start pulling their own weight. Maybe you've got to get a bit more sense than I thought. Yeah, thanks. Wolverine snorts and turns his attention to a large sealed cart behind him. His bear cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. I think doing this playthrough has actually aided me in reading aloud. Like, I really feel that it has done that. Like, I'm able to speak out clearer when I'm reading. Holy crap, I've got a lot of fucking clansmen and fighters. Okay. I'm not gonna leave quite just yet. Let's go back to the market. I'm gonna take all the supplies. I'm gonna rest for 3 days. Now we have 30 days worth of supplies. It'd be nice if I had the option to train, but it seems like it is not going to give me that. The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Hakon, a warrior recently acknowledged as king of the Varl, paces on the dock. Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens do we need to bring? I can help if you need it. The giant raises his eyebrow. You've got your own battles to fight, little one. I hear men saying they don't want to follow a girl. And proving yourself while being compared to the previous leader of your clan isn't easy. His mood darkens. Wagner's death doesn't sit well with me. I aim to figure it out, but for now, let's sail. Depart. After lighting a funeral pile, the last villagers find seats on your rickety longships built from scrapwood, scavenged, and boar's guard. The ravens find space around the large cart on the black-sailed vessel, or slowly move out all the boats into the river's current. Cool. The complaints of a few are growing. What does she really know about getting us to Arborang safely? A smith says. A few others chime in agreement. Her father was something else, but her? She should be looking for a husband, not telling me what to do. Some laugh, others encourage him. 1 second. Ooh. Olive looks at the group of men before turning to you. She seems interested in hearing your response. Leave now before I decide not to let you seems like the best one. Relax, girl, the smith says. We're not the only ones with doubts about you. And if you ever threaten us again, you draw your bow and aim. I've got too much going on to repeat myself. The men look angry, but know they're outnumbered. They disembark at the next turn of the river. Olive looks impressed. Alia looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around the rowers and the baggage to speak with you. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Arborang is quite the distance away. My people could use a few hours of rest on solid ground. A hopeful look from others sway you and you signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is your destination? The Volca, Juno, says the Menders there can protect us. Menders? The scald's shoulders slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realizes Avon and Juno can hear him. I thank you for healing my people, but we're talking about an army of Dredge. The Volca and her apprentice share a smile but say nothing. Dredge, Alio says, almost in awe. Man and Varl's storied foe from oh so ever long ago. But they're real, and here, and have made it so far south. His glance at the Varl is met with both anger and shame. The long ship rocks gently, and the Skald grabs a rope to steady himself. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon, we'd outpace the Dredge and be on sound footing. He dramatizes His dramatized misery is almost as amusing as his thanks when he steps back onto land. This is the world map. This is your location. Pointless. Utterly pointless. Okay. I hope that was... God damn it. Fuck you. That was annoying. Okay. 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 I got it. I got it. I understand it. Let's talk to Trigby. I don't know how to pronounce Trigby. Pulls a leaf out of your hair. The strange and oddly prophetic spearman lived near you in Saga, and has been traveling with you all along. It's hard to push his spear through a tree. Easier to turn a tree into another spear. Wait for Trigby to continue. What? That's it. Shoo! Now! Haha, shoo! Trigby starts laughing. It's disturbing as you walk away hearing him singing. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. Yellow and blue. Yellow and blue will lie to you. That means something. Just like last time in the last game he said, careful with those who look at you underneath their helmet. So look at the heroes. Heroes! Heroes! Okay, I get it. I get it. You can stop now. Okay. Yeah, see, stuff like this is what I got. Yeah, I get it! Fuck! Oh my god. Fucking annoying. Seems like a decent team to have. Okay. Now what? Now what are we doing? God damn it. That's not what I want to do! Two men approach while no one else is around. One wearing a wolf cloak and missing a hand. The other is a guard with crazed hair shoved into his helmet. Unto his helmet. Shut up. Finally, a moment alone with my new leader. Is there something you need? Seems I should be asking you that. I'm Saga, the governor of Beauregard. Why am I just now meeting you? With the chaos of the siege and a flight from Beauregard, this is my first chance to meet and congratulate you. Your command so far has been impressive. The guard nods his agreement, but says nothing. Yellow and blue. I have a feeling that these guys are untrustworthy. So far, should I be expecting trouble? I'm hoping you already know the answer to that. I'm simply here to offer my help before the trouble arrives. What help can you provide? You've never been to Oberang before, right? I'd never left Saga before all this. A pretty girl rarely needs to leave her village. I'm sure men are already offering to provide for you. But I'm from Oberang, and it's different than anything you can imagine. Different how? It's the seat of power, twice as many people as Beauregard, all clawing to get closer to the king. It's a sight, but it'll probably scare you. I'm not easily frightened. Really? I heard you've made it this far without killing anyone. I hope that's not out of fear. I can do what's necessary. Remind yourself of that so you're always prepared to act. I'll teach you what I can along the way. We'll try to shore up the fact that you're a young girl, but it'll take work. He smiles, and with emotion, he and his guard depart. Weirdos. Ahead, driftwood has collected, creating an impressive barrier for the longships. Alternately, going ashore has its own risk from whatever might be lurking there. Prepare for portage. We'll carry the ships around. The ships groan as they're hoisted onto the shoulders, march across land, navigated through the riverside brush. Takes time, but everyone pulls through unscathed. As the ships push off once again, dredge appear on the banks, a silent reminder of the constant threat. You might make it down this river to the capital without any more trouble. You look at Ivor, surprised by his optimism. And I might sprout wings and start flying. Would it make up for your missing arm? Hey, I get to make the jokes about losing an arm, not you. I suppose that's fair. So what are you worried about now? I think you should make use of this trainer and this tent that we haul around everywhere. You can't hesitate anymore when it comes to killing others. Not when it comes to protecting your own. Let's bank the ships and make sure you're ready for the challenge your skills. Let's talk to Even first. You watch for a moment as Avon, Juno's apprentice, and a mender found nearly dead at Ridgehorn, moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, right? Care to give it a try? Sure. Alright, here, try this. He makes an intricate motion with a staff, and broken links in the armor fuse together. You try to duplicate his motions, but nothing happens. Avon smiles. Anyone can be a mender, but the training can be difficult. I'm not sure I like the way that sounds. You've already completed many of the lessons, tending to the wounds, endurance trial, focus amid distraction. It comes naturally to you. Then what would I have to do if I said yes? You'd have to practice day and night. Avon looks up towards the unmoving sun. You'd have to practice quite a bit. It wouldn't be easy. It might not even be popular with the clansmen. They're a little skittish around me, Juno and me. You're not making it sound that great. I've never been much of a recruiter, but mending has its advantages, both on and off the battlefield. Like using lightning and bringing down ancient Varl Bridge. Avon grins and picks up the armor. Hopefully not. Anyway, mull it over and we'll talk about it again. I've got to check on the fighter who was wearing this. Time to do some training. I'm ready. Begin! Bitch. Form a shield wall. Kill an enemy using puncture. Fuck you. God damn it. Hold up! This is about to piss me off. I hate doing this stuff. Fuck you. You fucking bitch. This'll be a minute. God damn it, no! Oh my god. I'll fucking kill your whole family. Oh, that is such dog shit. What the fuck, man? Fucking horse shit! It'd be okay if it just had a fucking retry option. It really would be! It's fucking dog shit and you fucking know it! Oh my god! Okay, so I finally fucking finished that. Oh my god. 20 fucking minutes of that shit. Oh my god. And it's not like it was anything completely difficult. It was just the way they lined up. They made it impossible for me to circle around and hit them in the right spot where it would conjunctively hit everybody else in the surrounding area. So it deeply frustrated the fuck out of me. Oh boy. Whew. But anyway, that is going to conclude today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed watching and join me for the next one. I'll see ya.